Yo, welcome to Black Sheep Radio.
What up?
Hey, Ray, why is it all right to be a black sheep?
I'm telling you why it's hard to be a black sheep, because you was created to stand out. Right? Ain't that how it go?
No, man.
We gonna get this right. It's like the ninth week, man.
All right. Welcome to Black Sheep Radio, where it's okay to stand out.
Because you were created to be different, be the difference, and what? Make a difference.
Yeah. We got it. We got it. I told y'all, keep praying for us. We gonna get it. We gonna get it.
It's funny, man.
Hey, yo, in the building today.
Yes,
none other than the true black sheep himself, Echelon Knoxx. What's up?
Man, first of all, thank y'all for even having me, man. Sharing y'all platform with me, man. I appreciate it, man. I believe in y'all, man.
Yeah.
Y'all been showing me support since day one, man.
Straight up.
Yeah, appreciate it, bro. Thank
How was
y'all.
your week, man?
Week was good. Just came back home from New Jersey. God gave me an opportunity to meet New Jersey.
How was that?
New Jerusalem, baby. New Jerusalem, baby. New Jerusalem.
Yeah, man. So, after this, I plan to catching up on a lot of sleep, man.
Okay.
With, traveling and then with my son, man, running around all over that, man, you barely get sleep.
He a fresh daddy, so he got him laying on the chest. Right now, right? About 7, 8 years old. Ray Duggan. I missed you last week, buddy.
Man, I was out NC, man. God had me preaching at a convocation out NC. Shout out to Cary, North Carolina, man.
All right.
Everybody was down there. They was lit. Yeah. They showed big love. They received the word, man. Deliverance took place, man. It was a blessing.
Yo,
invite me back.
Man. This dude could preach.
Let me tell y'all something. Everybody that's listening and watching, hey, man. This cat right here, whenever I do something, I got 2 people that I take with him. He's one of the 2, man.
Yes,
especially with these youth, man. This guy has a testimony that's beyond measure.
Yeah.
Just like my brother here, man. It's like, if we look at what's up here, we ain't supposed to be here. And I want to tell you, God is good. God can use the foolish things. You're looking at it and make those things great, man. Make those things great. Hey, for everybody that's watching, like and share. Need y'all to like and share. All you new artists, we want y'all to hit us at blacksheetradio02@gmail.com. Send some music, man. At least 2. Send a media shot, man. Y'all can find us on IG.
Somebody can call in today, too, if they want to holler at Knoxx with a question or something. Tell them the number.
Call in, man.
It's 301-429-9247. Once again, it's 301-429-9247, man. Hey,
call.
We're about to play the song that got me, man. Yo, where we going? We going to Grandma's house. Echelon Knoxx, Beyond Blessed. Let's get it.
Cool.
Blessed.
Beyond blessed, I feel beyond blessed. Beyond blessed, I feel beyond blessed. Save my life for the strength, hey, I feel beyond blessed. Turn every ill to a win, I feel beyond blessed. Hey, beyond blessed, I feel beyond blessed. Hey, beyond blessed, I feel beyond blessed. Save my life for the strength, I feel beyond blessed. Turn every ill to a win, I feel beyond blessed. Grandma house. I used to get good wisdom straight from grandma house. Ay, I read my first scripture back in grandma house. Ay, now I thank the Lord just for grandma house. Ay, I'm in a good mood. Please don't kill my vibe. Nowhere to be found is where I like to hide. They be like, we ain't see you in the month of Sunday. But I be in church, so you mean month of Mondays. Ay, you can't have my breakthrough. You can't have my blessings. You can't have my drink, cause I'm so sick of stressing. Please don't remind me I'm beyond that. Just here to tell them I'm beyond blessed.
You know why I'm here.
Beyond blessed. I feel beyond blessed. Beyond blessed. I feel beyond blessed. Save my life for the strength. Hey, I feel beyond blessed. Turn every ill to a win. I feel beyond blessed. Hey, beyond blessed. I feel beyond blessed. Hey, beyond blessed. I feel beyond blessed. Save my life for the strength. I feel beyond blessed. Turn every L to a win. I feel beyond blessed. I feel beyond blessed. I feel beyond blessed. Save my life for the strength. I feel beyond blessed. I feel beyond blessed. Beyond blessed. I guess I never did things according. Cause according to this world, I'm everything I ain't supposed to be. I know you fed up, I know you fed up. Cause Cause we were never worthy of the Lord, but look how he blessed us. I know you fed up, you fed up. I know you fed up, you fed up. I know you fed up, you fed up. Cause we was never worthy, but he still blessed us. Beyond blessed, I feel beyond blessed. Beyond blessed, I feel beyond blessed. Save my life for the strength, hey, I feel beyond blessed. Turn every ill to a win. I feel beyond blessed, I feel beyond blessed, hey, beyond blessed. I feel beyond blessed, hey, beyond blessed. I feel beyond blessed. Save my life for the strength. I feel beyond blessed. Turn every L to a win. I feel beyond blessed. I feel beyond blessed. Grandma house. Grandma house. I used to get.
What up? Hey,
welcome back.
Hey, welcome back. Welcome back to Black Sheep Radio. Hey, Ray.
What's up?
Wait a minute. That was Beyond Blessed by my man Echelon Knoxx, man.
Grandma
house. Wisdom from Grandma house, y'all. You get it? Relatable. Hey, Ray. What in the world?
You tell me what in the world.
What in the world, man?
So much going on. I'm glad you ain't cursed. What in the world?
What in the world, man? What in the world? Hey, something been on my heart as of late, and it's pertaining to what you guys been listening to, man. Christian hip hop. Is it a genre? Is it a movement?
It's whatever you want to call it.
Is it something to keep the kids quiet?
Man.
Mr. Knoxx, can you answer that question for us, man? What do you think about Christian hip hop? What is it considered to be?
Man, it's crazy because, like I said, we just came off a whole album of expressing my feelings with Christian hip hop. Man, even you could reach it to gospel, man. It's just like it's so much stuff, and I just feel like right now we at a point where it's so fast paced and we all over the place. I feel like even as Christian artists, we so accepting of so much stuff that now we're in the place that we don't even have an identity.
I believe that.
Wow.
You know, like we don't even have an identity. A lot of stuff is watered down. But then if you say somebody who got a record out that don't got no meat to it, it's almost like you hating. But then if you say there's some people got too much meat in it, so I just feel like right now we at a point where it's like, man, everything is all over the place. But I feel like I can't be the one who judge what somebody feel like God got for them. You know what I'm saying? But I could just only do me, man. And I feel like God gave me a great
What was that? What was that song that made you say, "Yo, I'm about to put the gospel behind this track"? What was that song that inspired you? Hold up, I want to know the secular name. What was the secular rap name, yo?
For me,
Yeah.
it was just Sonny Knoxx.
Sonny Knoxx.
But see, the thing was, I was never like I never took it serious, man. I was always like in the cut, like behind one of my homies who still do their thing, man. I was just always just supportive of him, and I would just get on the track whenever you need a feature or something like that. I'll just get on there, man. So that's where the practice came from. That's where just the rhyming ability came from, man. But my good man Oz, he always told me, man, once you get your talents to God, man, you gonna do something crazy, bro. So that's when I really took it serious.
What was that song that took you to the Bible, man?
To be honest though, bro, like everything, all my music just comes from a real place in life, man. So it was when I first started, I didn't even want to do Christian hip hop. I didn't want to do gospel rap. I just made a song one day. My best man, he cried, and then from there, God just had a lock on me, and that was the same one who told me, man, once I get my talent to God, I'll be something. But man, so what happened was as my life was transitioning from in the streets to Christ, I just felt like, man, I never felt like I was a pastor. I never felt like, you know what I'm saying, I was gonna be up in the pulpit or nothing like that. So I was like, man, what way can I serve God? You know what I'm saying? And I knew my talent was music always, whether it was on the piano, drumming, or just rapping, man. I knew I had to give back in some kind of
Because you did kick at one point in time, right? You was kicking, right?
And you know what's crazy about
that? Ain't that how I started the female?
Yeah, Ashley Joyner. And the crazy thing about it, man, I wasn't even always saved. But God was saving me right then and there. And at first I started the band. That was
his tool, man.
Yeah, man. I started the band, and I was just kicking just because of the fun of it.
Yeah.
And then before you know it, the same song that I created that made my man cry, they was like, man, you might as well spit that. Come off the drums one show, go spit it. Like, man, I did. And from there, bro, the crowd, like, God would just use me from there.
And then Echelon was created.
That's real, bro.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Hey, man,
that's a real story from getting it from the mud, for real though.
Yeah, man.
So even for you, what was that song? What was the song that did it for you, man? That made you say this?
Y'all know my story. If you don't, when I was in prison, a dope fiend was actually in my cell, and he was, getting ready to go home. It wasn't really a song, but it was a person. And they just looked at me one day with the most, looking through my soul for real. He said, God said, stop rapping for the world and rap for him.
Yeah. Oh, wow.
And I was like, okay. Like, you know what I'm saying? It was one of them things.
I pretty much got the same story, basically,
that's
man.
how it came about, bro.
It was one of them things, and I took God serious.
And to be honest, man, and the reason why I said it really wasn't a song, because, man, I didn't know about nothing. I know about the streets, bro. Like, that's what we knew. So even when I first came in, it was like, and God gave me a lot of favor early in my career, so I started touching places where I never even thought I'd touch, and they was like, well, have you heard of this person? And I'm like, I have no idea.
Right, I've been doing the same thing still today.
So,
I'm like,
so we be having to do our research, you know what I'm saying? Because man, we fresh in the game, and it's like, man, but I don't take it for granted. I love what people do before even us even came, how they paved the way, bro. So I always do my research. If you go to my car right now in my CD player, this older guy, he gave me a CD full of old Bizzle, old
people who
just so I can study the game, man.
The first rap I ever heard was Von Vargas.
Wow.
And it was
I don't even know who that is.
He's a local Baltimore rapper.
Okay.
But now he's ahead of the Grammys on the East Coast.
That's crazy.
You know what I mean? And it's like, man, it's amazing how, God will take a circumstance, man, and he'll form it in you. Like, you guys are rare where it was formed in you. For me, man, all I needed to hear was, man, I heard the Ambassador, and that was it for me. And I began to chase the Bible.
Wow.
Because I identified it with you guys, man, just knowing, watching you guys and ministering with you guys, man, seeing how the kids react, man. It's such a powerful thing to have you guys here. And, like, what can you say to somebody that's up and coming, man, and they're connected in a point where they don't know the gospel rappers, or what would you do to encourage them to say, hey, pursue this, man, this is what God is telling you?
I mean, first off, I would tell them, man, to pray to God and seek His glory, dog, and make sure this is something that He really wants you to do.
Yeah.
Because I mean, even for some people, if your heart not connected in the right way, then you just doing it for self glory, bro. And you should never get on that stage and be. And see, one of the things I always ask God, man, is to trust me with this thing, dog. Trust me as much as you can, because I know I ain't the most perfect person. So, trust me the best way you can. So, I mean, my advice would be, man, to get accountability, get connected with people, do your research, and then, man, pray that God, this is the right ministry for you.
You think they should develop a team? Do you have a strong team?
Oh, most definitely. I know you do, but what's crazy, and I'm glad you said that, man. Shout out to Dreams and Reach, because one thing that's crazy is we give Floyd Mayweather so much credit. Floyd in the boxing ring, he doing his thing. Oh, Floyd the greatest. But what people fail to realize is Floyd got a great team behind him.
Let me tell y'all something. I actually sent an email. Me and him connected, but I'm gonna tell you how tight his team is. His team connected. They stuck with what he told them to do.
Yeah.
We said okay, but the team was so tight, man. It was like, nah, we gonna let him focus.
Yeah.
And this is what you need, that type of accountability, man.
Yeah,
and like,
that's real tough.
To have him in this place where he's hitting the airwaves and, man, he's connecting with great people, man. Anyway.
Yeah.
Who you collabing with, man? Who are some of your collabs that's coming up? And please tell me what your what your project is that's out right now.
So right now, I got a project out called whatever you want to call it, and that's basically, man, my 2 cents on how I felt the gospel, man. What so many secular people was coming in the gospel was secular. I gave my whole 2 cents, man. So y'all make sure y'all go check that out. It's everywhere. Whatever.
And it's worth a lot. That 2 cents ain't come up short at all.
But man, I got some stuff in the works, man. Everything ain't complete, man, but I definitely got some stuff that I think the home team will be proud of.
Okay.
And I'm always a guy of I don't like to put stuff out there, on Facebook or not. I don't like to put stuff out there until it's complete. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So, but just know the new project that's coming out is gonna be crazy, man. But
it's gonna be like a pot of home cooked goodies, man. You got all kinds. You got Maryland, Virginia. You got everything. It's mixed up. It's called DMV.
However you want your grits, salt, pepper, with cheese, sugar, whatever you want, however you like it, man.
Yeah, man, for real.
But I mean, I'll give a hint, man. I consider it a gated community, man, because that's what I'm about, man. I'm about community, and then when you think about the pearly gates of heaven, man, behind them gates is a great community, man. So
all you cats that ain't unified, look at this, man. It's unification all across the board, for real. Even you radio stations that don't like me, you gotta cheer for me. I embrace community, man.
Just don't like him. You know what I'm saying? You can like me.
me.
Before we switch off, and I do want to shout out James and Reese, man.
Absolutely.
They did honor, my opinion.
Thank you, Dominic. Thank you so much.
Whenever I go through a stage while I'm in my writing process, they trust me, man. So they try to give me the most freedom to be able to do what I do. But once you told me what it was, I was like, man, this is something that I had to do, man. And they respected that and they made it work. So
yes, indeed.
Yes,
indeed.
Reach,
hey, yo, fresh music up off of that, whatever you want to call it.
Yes, sir.
Yo, let's get in the water.
Yes, sir.
We got to do Knoxx, man. Let's get it.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Wade in the water, children.
I came up with a new life, like, yeah. 2 times for the new life, yeah, yeah. I came up with a new life, like, yeah. 2 times for the new life, yeah, yeah. We ain't the same, we dipped in that water. If you want the chain, we taking your order. I'm ducking the flame, I'm through with your hoe. We ain't the same, we dipped in that water. We ain't the same, we dipped in that water. If you want the chain, we taking your order. I'm ducking the flame, I'm through with your hoe. We ain't the same, we dipped in that water. Like what told us, Lord, I got my life in order. Putting in that work just for my wife or daughter. Remember all them days serving off the porch, but we ain't the same, we dipped in that water. All we ever needed was the recipe to get the Lord to lead us. I remember teachers said we wouldn't be here, now they can't believe it. We ain't the same, we dipped in that water. Yeah, but they believe now. Dipped in the water, didn't drown. Dipped in the water, got a crown. Never let this crown touch the ground, cause I ain't walking with my head down. Blessed up cause God hold me down. Now I pray and sleep safe and sound. Used to go to sleep by my round. Yeah. We ain't the same, we dipped in that water. If you want the chain, we taking your order. I'm ducking the flame, I'm through with your hoe. We ain't the same, we dipped in that water. We ain't the same, we dipped in that water. If you want the chain, we taking your order. I'm ducking the flame, I'm through with your hoe. We ain't the same, we dipped in that water. Dipped in that water, don't make it easy, just make you go harder. You claiming Jesus gon' make you a target. The squad with the lava, one bargain your honor. See me, they judge me, no lust for your honor. Catch me in public, I'm trusting the Father. How can you hate me? I came from the bottom. Until I got saved, I ain't had me a father. Just being honest, came from nothing, had to make it shake. Seen the pain all in my mother's face. Asked the Lord if there's another way. He said, yeah, get covered by this grace. There's really nothing that can take its place. Get forgiven, get your sins erased. Ain't no point for you to sit and wait. Here's the water, won't you come and wait? I came up with a new life, like, yeah. 2 times for the new life, yeah, yeah. I came up with a new life, like, yeah. 2 times for the new life, yeah, yeah. We ain't the same, we dipped in that water. If you want the chain, we taking your order. I'm ducking the flame, I'm through with your hoe.
Yeah, what you just heard was that water. I hope you got in when it was your chance, man. Don't miss the opportunity to get saved and get baptized, man. Knoxx just helped you, just coach you through it. Hope you enjoyed that. But we got a few questions for him to answer.
Yes, sir.
So look, the first question is, how do you balance your personal life, doing the music, and treating your music as a ministry? How do you balance every head that you play and what you do? Like, how do you balance that?
Man, you know what?
That man an octopus, man.
Yeah, for a long to be honest, for a long time, it was kind of confusing because it's like, man, you got, I got my wife,
right?
I also got my music, so it's like I gotta figure out, all right, when should I be in the studio all day? You know what I'm saying? And when I gotta get that time. So what works for us is just like communication, bro.
Yeah.
And just like knowing, like, all right, man, if I say I'm gonna do something this day, just respect that. She respect what I do. I mean, God provided for us financially through this, so I mean, she understand, like, man, this is like not only is it ministry, but it's also how I take care of us.
Livelihood,
you know
amen,
so,
amen.
So she respect that, bro, and just like having that understanding within each other, man. Like whatever she want to do, man, I respect whatever she want to do, man. So as long as we communicate, bro, that's the biggest piece. That's communicating. That's being on one accord.
Pop B of this question before I go to the next question, because it's still on that topic. Is it important for you when it comes to your wife and your son to like turn down a ministry if you see a need in your family? Like, if you see that they really need you right now, like,
most definitely.
how important is it to turn down certain things
Teachable moment here, artists.
Just to show them that they are even more valuable and more important.
I mean, most important is God first, then my family, man.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know, I love my ministry, and I say that because I love my ministry. Like, I love my ministry, bro. Like, it ain't too much stuff I would start my ministry for, bro. So, but when it comes to my wife and my son, it's like, it's God first and then them, bro.
Straight
so,
up.
I mean, she's my first obligation, bro. She's my priority, bro. So, man, and trust me, whether I had my ministry or not, whether I had money or not, whether I had whatever, bro, she'd be there, bro.
Oh, yeah.
So, you know,
most down.
I got to give her that kind of priority, man.
Cool, man. I hope that helped y'all out a lot, because that helped me out. Question 2, you ready?
Yes, sir.
So question 2 is, I know it was a certain point in time when you felt like your ministry was more than a ministry and God was allowing you to live off of it.
Yep.
How did you make the transition, and was it hard and was it easy saying, I'm doing this for free, but now I have to, like, you know, accept some monetary and how do you put a price on it? Like,
and you know,
try to explain that.
Because there's so many artists, like you said, I look at artists, there's so many artists that think that they have to do it or they have to do it free because it's the church, but if we look throughout Acts, man, it's like they funded. It's like they did a festival and they sent them. Or they good question,
and I mean, bro, I think the way it happened for me, man, it was so crazy because, man, I remember at one point in time I was willing to pay for a show, you know, or I was willing to take $5, you know what I'm saying, man, $25, and that now to be able to like actually feed my family off it was important. And then I believe once God make it clear to you that man, this is what I need for you to do.
If you know, right? One of those things.
He gonna provide that for you, but you can't take for granted where you at in the stages that come with it. It's like I said, it's levels to it. You know what I'm saying? There's levels to it. And once you get started, man, you can't just automatically think that, oh, I'm gonna hop out there and I'm gonna feed my family. Somebody who encouraged me was J.J. Harrison. A couple years ago when I first started, I was told that he was still working. You know what I'm saying? And he was one of the ones who I knew about. You know, I'm thinking that, wow, he out here, but he was still working because at the end of the day, he understand the levels to it. So I mean, I just feel like you got to know where you at with God, man, and God gonna provide for you. But at the same time, once you get to a certain point where you know it's understood, you got to know your body. You got to know what you bring. Because here's the thing, for instance, we go across the world and we are investing in their youth and God's children. Why not invest in us? Why not pour in us so we can pour out?
So we can keep going.
So,
right?
Exactly, bro.
Exactly.
So I mean, once I can't go across the state line. I mean.
So speak to somebody that's listening. That's like, wow, I'm trying to get that, but I'm just not there yet. Like, tell them something that can encourage them.
Only way I can encourage you, because here's the thing: your ministry enough should be able to like to take you places where you might not even have the money, bro. But I'm gonna find a way to get there. Like for instance, we traveled to Florida, man. We ain't have a check, bro. You know what I'm saying? And then sometimes God will send you places where even if it's free, you never know how opportunity. Like for instance, when I went on tour with Molly Music, man, we was down at we went to North Carolina first, then we went to Florida. We was down in Florida. The show that we did in Florida, it wasn't a big game for us. You know what I'm saying? Right. It was all of nothing for real. But out of that came a Molly Music tour. You know what I'm saying? Which was able to do some things financially that we never seen before. So I mean, it just depends. If you trust in God, man, and you go with a heart like I'm gonna go to serve versus getting it for the money, God gonna provide that.
I'm gonna tell you something that blessed me about that boy right there. Yeah. That boy went to Atlanta on a whim.
Yeah.
And it's like
I remember
I've been trying to get in contact with this person. My man just did what he needed to do for him. When I saw the picture, I was like,
yes, sir.
God is amazing, man. Like,
and you know what's crazy? The show I was talking about that weekend. I had a show with that person that you're talking about.
Wow.
And that's when man him first connected. You know what I'm saying?
Cool.
So
that's crazy.
Yeah, man. So
that weekend.
It's a small circle, bro. Like, we ain't have like no monetary gain off it. And knowing where he at now, at that point he ain't have it even. This was just last year. That's so crazy. Even if you look at his story, man, him was at the same place last year, and then now signed over that where he at now. So trusting in God, man.
What's your scripture that that keeps you going? What is your motivational scripture?
You know what's crazy? My scriptures, it's been like this since I got saved, bro. It was Proverbs 3:5. It's sick. Trusting the Lord with all your heart. Lean not on your own understanding. And I believe the reason why that's so important is because it's like,
I want you to look directly in that camera.
Got you. I'm thinking
I want you to talk to them people while they watching, man.
The reason why that's so important is because I believe the majority, like, our faith is based off our trust with God, our belief in God. And once you trust in God, that kind of cancels out all logic. You know, like, once you believe that God can do what He been doing in the Bible, you got to trust in that man for that. You can't just say, I think, I believe, or you really got to trust that He got something for you, and that's what's going to keep you going. That's what's going to keep you grounded. So once you not lean on your own understanding, I don't understand it without its logic. You know what I'm saying? I don't understand how you move a mountain. You know what I'm saying? How do you move a mountain?
How you cause walls to fall?
How do you walk on water? That's our logic. That's our understanding. But once you remove all that understanding, you trust in God and not lean on your own understanding, it'll take you so many places where you never even been before, man.
And that was our PowerPoint for the week.
That was the PowerPoint.
Real talk. But hey, we're glad y'all joined us. You know, as usual, man, we're going to leave with some worship, man. Tell them where they can find you at, man.
Man, at Knoxx 100, Echelon Knoxx. Hey, man, ain't too many people got that name, man. So it shouldn't be hard to find, man.
You type it, it's going to be the first one,
right? It shouldn't be hard to find, man. Follow us as we follow Christ, man. Ray Duggan, man. K-Mott, man. Let's make this thing happen, man.
What you got going on as far as tours and...
Yeah, like I just said, we came from Jersey. I got a couple of things on the calendar, man. But you know what's crazy though? I love going out of town and doing it out there. But man, there's so much stuff that I still haven't done here, bro. Wow. Like that's my hardest for here, because when you look at the movements down in Atlanta and New York and stuff like that, I'm all about bringing that unity. And I'm surprised when you hit on that, but.
I know, right?
Yeah. You gotta hear. It's a whole different. It's a whole different mission. We gonna work on.
And I ain't really too happy about the DMV unit. But anyway, that's a whole nother conversation. But I just feel like, man,
the gathering is coming soon.
It's so much stuff. It's so much stuff that it's so much work we got to do here.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So while the tours and everything is perfect, it's beautiful, but so much work we got to do here, bro.
We want to thank y'all for tuning in to Black Sheep Radio, man. My man Ray Duggan, my man Echelon in the building, man. Be sure to go to IG Black Sheep Radio.
Yes, sir.
Go to Facebook Black Sheep Radio, YouTube at Black Sheep Radio, Roku Fire Stick at Black Sheep Radio, man. Sir. Fridays and Saturdays on the Cup. We're syndicated on the audio side at Black Sheep Radio. When you go to the Cup, hey man, God is good, God is great. We're gonna send y'all out with some good old worship, man. Ran out of words. Echelon Knoxx
featuring
Alexa Vaughn.
What's up, sis?
Yeah.
Dope.
Peace.
Oh, I'll be forgetting about that.
There's nothing left to say. There's nothing left but to love you. Oh, I love you. I love you. There's nothing left for me to say, but I love you. But I love you. And what more can I do but tell you that I love you? I love you. There's nothing left for me to say, but I love you. But I love you. What more can I do but tell you that I love you? I love you. I love you. I love you. I love you.
Why do you love me? Why do you care? When you chose to love me, I wasn't there. Tell me what's your expectation? Why you love me? Why you treat me so amazing? What's this game that we play? I did you wrong and you still don't forsake me. Yeah. And this song based off a true story. Song based off a true sinner who love to bring God true glory. Crazy how I still turn my back after everything that you do for me. Start living in my old ways, but you never turn new on me. That's loyalty, loyalty, loyalty. Oh, how we take it for granted, yeah. We take advantage, don't understand the fact that you give us a chance for royalty, royalty, royalty. Gold crowns for the family. King life, that's a standard. Somehow I gotta have. Don't know how many times I had to tell myself to love me. Cause I know many times I gave you reason why not to trust me. I've been living in my sin, wow, man.